Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn notice writing. It is a short composition which is going to come for 4 marks both in 11th and 12th standard. So let's begin. A notice is a short composition in which we provide maximum information using minimum words. It may contain some news or some event which is going to happen. It can be about a meeting, a picnic, lost and found, change of name, address, or venue. Notice is a very effective mean of giving or disseminating information related to different issues or different occasions. They can reach to large number of people in very short time. And that is why it is written in very simple and formal language. It should be clear and to the point. Very simple language should be used while writing notice. There are a few things that we should remember while writing a notice. The first is that the order of presentation should be followed. Whatever format is there, that should be followed. The second is that the content should give all the necessary information. The third is that we have to use the third person. That is, we have to avoid the usage of I and you. I and you should not be used while writing the notice. And the last one is that we have to follow the word limit, that is 50 words. And we don't have to exceed the given word limit of 50 words. Now the format of notice which is to be followed is: first, the name of the school or the organization should be written in capital letters. Then the date should be written, and then right in the center, notice should be written again in bold and capital letters. And just below the notice, the topic of the notice should be given. And this topic should be very brief and to the point. Please avoid the use of full sentences. Now the content should be given in 4 to 5 lines. If it is needed, then date, time and venue should be written separately so that the word limit is not exceeded. And at the end, the name of the person who is writing the notice and the designation, his designation should be mentioned. Now this is the first question that we are going to see. You are Rohit, the head boy of AVP School Nainital, and you have to write a notice for the notice board inviting names of those who would like to participate in the inter-house debate contest. So this is basically a notice which is to be displayed on the school notice board. So for writing that notice, first we have to write the name of the school that is mentioned, AVP, and we have to put a comma and write the name of the place. If the name of place is given, we have to be very specific and write the name of the place, and everything should be in bold letters. Then we have to write the date in this particular format, 27th November, and we should mention the year. Then in bold letters, we have to write the notice. And then the topic of the notice, which should be brief. Here the main topic should be inter-house debate competition. Whatever is the main theme, that should be written as the topic. And now the content. Content should be very brief and it should have all the information. Like over here, an inter-house debate competition is being organized for the students of class 11th and 12th. All the students who are interested to participate should submit their names to their respective English teachers, and the date is given by 28th November. The date of the competition is mentioned separately so that the word limit is not exceeded, that is 12 December. The timing is mentioned and the topic is also given. Whatever topic, even if it is not given in the question, you can write on your own. And then the person who is writing the notice, who is authorized to write the notice, that is Rohit, the name is given and his designation. Now, this is another example. You are Shlok Verma, a student coordinator of DAV Public School Indore. Your school is organizing a green drive to create awareness among students and public about the need to conserve wildlife and forest, and write a notice and request all the students to participate. So this is also a notice which has to be displayed on the school notice board. So first the name of the school which was given, DAV Public School, and we have to put a comma and write the name of the place in the. Then the date again in the format 5th August 2021. Then in bold letters notice. Then the topic of the notice, that is the green drive. And then the content, that this is to inform all the students. We have to specifically mention for whom this notice is meant. So here in the first line itself, class 11th and 12th is written, and then that the school is organizing, the name of the program is written, green drive, and its purpose is also mentioned, to create awareness among students and general public about the need to conserve wildlife and forest. And then in the next line, all the students are requested to participate in all the programs associated. And as much detail is not given in the question, so you can simply write, for more details contact the undersigned. Undersigned means the person who is writing the notice, that is Shlok Verma, as was given in the question, student coordinator. This is again a question for announcing an educational trip. You can look at the question. Draft a notice announcing a 5 days educational trip to Rajasthan for the students of class 11, and your name is written, Vijay Lakshmi Devakar, head girl of Summerfield Public School, Pune. In this notice also, first the name of the school which was given, Summerfield Public School, Pune, and then the date in the format 5th August and the year. Then in bold letters notice, and then comes your topic, educational tour, and then the details, that all the students will be pleased to know that our school is organizing a 5-day educational tour to Rajasthan. And because we have to minimize, we have to limit the words, and so the details should be given in points like class, date of departure and date of arrival. And then a few more details are given. Very briefly, those who are interested may deposit rupees 3,000 in the school office. The cost is inclusive of sightseeing, boarding and lodging in 3-star hotels. So all the necessary details, the price, everything is provided. Approval form signed by the parents should also be submitted on this particular date. Date, whenever we are writing, we have to write in this particular format. And then the name of the person who is issued to write the notice, that is Vijay Lakshmi Divakar, and his designation, her designation, that is the head girl. This is another type of notice which is displayed in apartments or any public place. That is, you are the secretary of Sunrise Apartment, Noida. Draft a notice for the society meeting to discuss the safety and security related issues. This also, first the name of the organization is written, as here it is an apartment. So the name of the apartment and the place, Sunrise Apartment, Noida. And then the date in the same format. Then in bold words, notice. And then very briefly we have to write the topic, that is society meeting. We're not including the reason and all in the topic. And then we can see over here, all residents of Sunrise Apartment are hereby informed. We can first mention to whom we are writing, for whom this notice is meant. So this is for the residents of Sunrise Apartment, that a meeting to discuss security and safety related issues is organized. And the details are given below. And you can see the date in the same format, time and venue is given. And then one line of instruction, since this is an important meeting, hope there will be at least one representative from each flat. For detailed information, contact the undersigned. And the name is written MK Jha, and the designation is also given secretary. Last example which I am going to discuss is the lost and found notice. Here you can see over here the question, your school bag is lost and you have to draft a notice to be displayed on the school notice board. So this notice comes under lost and found. We have also read advertisements related to lost and found. So it is very similar. You are Raj Ashish of AVP School, Indore. So let's see. This notice is to be displayed on the school notice board. So the name of the school should be given, comma, the place. then the date in the same format, the notice, then the topic of the notice. Lost, we can only write lost or whatever article is lost. So here it is lost school bag, to be very brief. And then this is to inform that a school bag is lost during the recess. We have to mention from where it is lost, when it was lost, what is the physical description, what does it contain, if it is any article or bag, what does it contain. Okay, so all these descriptions should be written. So here it is very clearly written, it was lost during the recess from the school canteen. When it was lost, the day before is mentioned over here. It was a blue wildcraft school bag and it contains a physics and chemistry book and notebook. And then a request, if anyone locates it, kindly deposit it in the school office. And then the name of the person who has issued the notice, that is Raj Ashish, class 11th A. So this is how these notices should be written very briefly and the entire information is given. So I hope you have understood and thank you for watching.